In the world of Thai entertainment, change is constant, but few moments have felt as emotional or symbolic as this one. After years of building dreams, breaking barriers, and redefining love on screen, Freen Sarocha Chunkimha and Becky Armstrong have officially announced their departure from IDOLFACTORY, the very company that gave them their start, the one that shaped their careers, and the one that brought them together. This moment marks both an ending and a new beginning, one written with gratitude, courage, and the quiet power of independence. Hello fans, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the post notification to get notified whenever I upload a new video. When Gap the series first aired, few could have predicted the cultural wave it would unleash. It wasn't just a drama, it was a revolution. For the first time, audiences across Asia and beyond saw a story between two women told with tenderness, humor, and heart. At the center of it all were Freen and Becky, two stars whose chemistry burned so naturally that fans couldn't help but believe it was destiny. Their bond became something deeper than fiction. It became a story of friendship, trust, and mutual respect that inspired millions. Under IDOLFACTORY, Freen and Becky became the faces of progress. Together, they graced fan meetings across continents, received countless awards, and made headlines wherever they went. They weren't just actresses, they were icons. Every interview, every laugh, every moment shared on stage became a chapter in their shared history. But as time passed, sharp-eyed fans began to notice subtle changes, Freen appearing more introspective, Becky exploring new artistic interests, and both speaking more openly about individuality and growth. Months before the official announcement, whispers had already begun to circulate in online communities. Rumors that the two might not renew their contracts. Speculation that both were preparing something behind the scenes. Yet even as the buzz grew louder, both Freen and Becky remained silent, focusing on their work, smiling for fans, and maintaining professionalism. But behind those smiles, something was shifting, a sense of readiness, of evolution, of quiet courage. Then, after weeks of anticipation, the news finally broke. In a heartfelt statement posted on social media, Freen announced that her journey with IDOLFACTORY had come to an end. Her words carried both sorrow and hope. Freen wrote, "I want to take a moment to thank IDOLFACTORY for believing in me from the very beginning. The opportunities one received here helped me grow not just as an artist, but as a person. Every project, every challenge, every moment spent with my team has been a precious memory. But as life moves forward, so must we. I've decided to continue my journey on a new path, one where I can explore new stories, take on new challenges, and build something from the ground up. Thank you to everyone who has supported me, guided me, and walked beside me all these years. This isn't a goodbye, it's a new beginning." Her words were soft but powerful, wrapped in grace. Fans flooded the comments with messages of love and support. Many expressed sadness at the end of an era, but others celebrated Freen's courage to step into the unknown. It wasn't just a career decision, it was a declaration of independence, a statement that she was ready to shape her destiny. Only hours later, Becky shared her own message. Her tone mirrored Freen's sincerity, echoing the same gratitude and emotional honesty that fans had come to adore her for. Becky wrote, "To my IDOLFACTORY family, thank you for giving me the chance to live my dream. Every experience, every smile, every lesson learned will stay with me forever. I'm deeply thankful for the love and support I've received from my colleagues, my fans, and everyone who's been part of this journey. As I move forward, I will continue to work hard, to create, and to honor all that I've learned here. I'm excited and nervous to share that I will be launching my own solo agency soon. I hope you'll all walk with me as I take this next step." It was official, Freen and Becky were both leaving IDOLFACTORY, but not leaving each other behind. Their bond, their mutual respect, and the shared love they carried for their fans remained untouched. In fact, both confirmed that while they would now have separate teams and agencies, they would continue to support each other's work and friendship. The news swept through the fandom like a tidal wave. On social media, FreenBecky and "Thank You IDOLFACTORY" trended for days. Fans around the world posted collages, wrote heartfelt letters, and revisited old moments from Gap the series, from the first look in the office scene to the unforgettable rooftop confession that made history. For so many, It felt like reliving a story they never wanted to end. But this wasn't the end. It was transformation. Behind the scenes, Freen had quietly assembled a small, passionate team, people she trusted, who believed in her artistic vision. Her new solo agency, sources revealed, would focus not only on acting but also on producing and mentoring younger talents. Freen wanted to give back, to open doors for others the way IDOLFACTORY once opened them for her. Meanwhile, Becky's solo agency was said to reflect her personality, creative, youthful, and bold. She planned to explore international collaborations, fashion ventures, and music opportunities, showing fans new sides of her talent. Insiders described her as excited yet grounded, ready to face new challenges with humility and drive. The entertainment industry reacted with respect. Journalists called it a turning point for Thai GL stars, praising both women for taking control of their futures. Many fans expressed admiration for how gracefully they handled the transition, no drama, no tension, just gratitude and professionalism. Still, emotions ran high. Some fans admitted they cried reading the announcements. After all, IDOLFACTORY wasn't just a label, it was home. It was where the world first fell in love with Freen and Becky's story. The idea of them leaving felt like saying goodbye to a piece of history. But as days passed, that sadness slowly transformed into pride. People began to see what Freen and Becky saw, that growth sometimes requires stepping into the unknown. Both stars made it clear that this move wasn't about walking away, it was about walking forward. In one of her recent interviews, Freen said softly, "Every chapter of our life teaches us something. And when one chapter ends, it doesn't erase the story, it just gives us a new page to write." Becky, too, echoed that sentiment in a live session days later. "We're still us," she told fans with a gentle smile. "Still grateful, still dreaming, still supporting each other. Please continue to support our solo journeys, because everything we do now is also thanks to everything we've shared before." Those words struck deeply. Because, in truth, the story of Freen and Becky isn't one that ends with an agency's name. It's a bond built from years of trust, late-night rehearsals, shared laughter, and mutual respect. It's a legacy that continues to inspire countless fans, not only because of what they created together, but because of who they became individually. As the sun sets on their IDOLFACTORY years, a new dawn rises, one where both Freen and Becky stand taller, stronger, and freer than ever before. Fans are already looking forward to what's next, new projects, solo fan meetings, and perhaps even a reunion on screen someday. But no matter where their paths lead, one truth remains unshaken: Freen and Becky have already changed the landscape of Thai entertainment forever. Their courage to start anew proves that real success isn't about where you come from, it's about having the heart to keep growing. Thank you for tuning in to K-Drama Bloom.